Hey, what's up everybody, Freshie here, welcome back to some more Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. So in the last episode, we made our way to South Figaro and started to climb Mount Colt. And there was a shadowy figure following us, so in this episode we're going to be seeing if we can discover who the shadowy figure was, and hopefully make our way to the return base. By the way, these things finally did what I was worried about, that being Poison Touch, which is an instant poison. And, which, of course, poison's dangerous. It will continue to hurt you out of battle. I went ahead and used poison on it because I just didn't want to use potion. But you kinda, as I'm using fire, you do kinda sort of want to sustain or limit your magic use, because there is a boss fight coming up, as I would expect you guys to have figured out, and it is about the first one to be threatening. And could this perhaps be the figure we've seen? Alright, so also, before you talk to that guy, you're going to want to be as close as you can to full health without wasting items. And I like to use fire for spread damage during battles like this, but if it's like 1 or 2, even 3 enemies, but when there's like 4 on field, I go ahead and use fire for the spread damage. And hopefully this isn't too big of a spoiler, since I'm already said you're going to want to heal yourself completely, as much as you can anyway, without wasting items and not using magic. This is the first boss fight you have a solid chance of actually losing during. And oh boy, am I ever gonna have to channel my inner Chugga Conroy of rattling off game information at the speed of mouth. Because in this game, you don't exactly get the luxury of dilly-dallying around. You gotta be on top of the gameplay. So, I might sound like Chugga Conroy during his Chrono Trigger Let's Play with my boss entries, although less professional because I don't have the equipment nor the experience. Sabin sent you, didn't he? Who are you? Sabin, is he here? You were the one sneaking around us the whole way up here, weren't you? And if I was? Humph, well, it doesn't really matter who you are if I've got no plans to surrender. Woe is the day you met me. It'll be the last day of your lives. Alright, so at the start of this battle, he has meat shields, IPO, level 11, HP 360, MP 60. I don't know why they have MP, but whatever. Attack is 18, so they aren't too threatening, but during this fight, I will also say you want to have Terra spread curing, because this can get out of hand very quickly. So, to finish up their bio, they have a magic stat at 10. Again, I don't know why they have a magic stat. Magic defense of 150, and their base defense is 105. And also, here's why you want to keep spread cure going, because Vargas actually has a spread attack and he has meat shields. Also, as I would hope you have seen, I believe you've seen already, I stole high potions from them. You definitely want to steal those before you kill them. 360 HP isn't much for you to cleave through at this point. So get the high potions, get them out of your way. Now, moving on to Vargas himself. Seeing as we got the meat shields out of the way, he is level 12, HP stat of 11,600. Yes, you heard that right, 11,600 HP. MP of 220, again, I don't know why he has MP. Defense of 85, less defensively than his bears. Magic defense of 150, so same as his bears. As for stealing from him, you can get Mithril Claws and potions. I believe I was unfortunate enough to get a potion instead of the Mithril Claws. And his magical weakness is poison, which you won't have access to. Oh, and actually, that's surviving through this battle. So basically, like I said, I missed dialogue. Why did you kill Mr. Duncan? How could you? The fool snubbled me, his only son. He chose you as a successor. That's not true, our master. It's true and you know it. It was written on that ugly snare across your face. He wanted you to be his successor, not me. He knew you had the most potential. I'm sick of listening to your lies. I got far more than just potential. Why don't you see for yourself? Blizzard Fist! Ah, Sabin. My father was right to see so much in you. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together, and now fate will send you to your doom. Okay, so he uses Doom Fist, which puts the counter of a little over a minute on you. That if you don't take him out by that time, you already learned that technique. Vargas, if only you hadn't been so consumed by pride. Wow, I didn't even finish my bio stuff on the boss. Sabin. Brother? Brother? You're his twin brother? So it would seem, Locke, so it would seem. His brother? At first I thought you were another of Vargas's bearers. You thought I was a bear? I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, Edgar, what are you doing here? We're on our way to the Sibir Mountains, to return our hideout, no doubt. So wheels are finally turning. I've been watching from a distance, hoping the world would come to its senses. The way things were going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state. A means of striking back has presented itself. There will be no more playing lapdog to Empire. I'm done with that act. Think a bear like me could be of any help? You'd join us, Sabin? And I think Duncan would rest easier knowing his training helped bring peace to the world. Well then, let's get going. Alright, so now we have Sabin in the party. Which he has different blitzes, as you've seen during the boss fight. If you went left, right, left, you got a pumpling. This one will be Aura Cannon, which, well, I didn't even get to show it. Alrighty, so now we're going to be making our way to the Returner's hideout. I actually forgot what I was going to say involving the boss, but the boss is done, so it really doesn't matter. Wow, no encounters. I guess that's fine by me, seeing as I'm recording. Edgar, this way, please. King Edgar, this way, please. So... also, the music, enjoy it. It's short, and it's like the only time you get to hear it in the entire game, but I love it. So here we have a save point. You can save, you can tint. I really don't recommend tinting. I don't see the need for it. Over here we got the chest. There's that guy that we obviously want to talk to because we got led here. Bannon, we brought her with us. So this is the girl, the one whom Esper responded. Esper? It seems the Empire had complete control over her. Carrier pigeons have kept me informed. I also heard that she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes. That's not... Terra. For heaven's sake, Bannon, the girl doesn't remember anything. Hiding from the truth won't change it. Perhaps you've heard this story before. Once, when people were still pure and innocent, there was a box they were told never to open. But someone went and opened it anyway, unleashing all the evils of the world. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. The only thing that remained in the box was a single ray of light, hope. Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are this world's last ray of light, our final hope. Bannon! I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest for a while. So here's where we have more of the... Terra's supposed to have free will, but kind of being forced. The Empire stole someone important from me. I've hated it ever since. If no one stands up to the Empire, more people will be left like me. That's why I joined the Returners. But there's no one important in my life. I have no friends, no family, no friends. That's not true. And besides, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. Those people are counting on you too. Alright, so... check on for items, but as I was saying, here's more of the... We want Terra to make her own decision, but also we're kinda forcing her to make the decision to follow us because it's the one we deem right. Except for in Locke's case, because Locke just gave a reason why he joined the Returners. Now, you could say there's the ulterior motive of, I don't know what to tell you, but I do know I trust my brother completely. He's always thought of my needs before his own ever since we were little. I think you should trust him. But don't tell him I said that. He'll turn his red to tomato. Oh, how I love this game. It pulls off comedy even in the dark moments. So there's Seven, who's... It's not easy asking you for... And if we force you... We're no different from the Empires, so we want you to decide for yourself. So, basically those in the party are making, I guess you'd call it forceful suggestions, but there's one other person we haven't talked to yet, Mr. Bannon himself. Okay, controls, work with me. I have made your decision. Will you be our last ray of hope? No. Now, believe me when I see. You want to say no to this until you can't. For a reason you'll see. Have you made your decision? Will you be our final ray of hope? I thought as much. But there's two reasons why I say no. Have you made your decision? Will you be our last ray of hope? No. There's really no convincing you. Hope? How could anyone put their hope in me? So that's for this little character moment with Terra. What's happened? What's wrong? What's happened? And a guard comes in slow and drops. Splat. Those wounds look awful. Figaro. The Empire's taken South Figaro. They're headed this way. So they found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Look, I know someone has to sink into South Figaro and slow down the enemy, right? This is right up your alley. We're counting on you. Terra, wait for me. I won't be gone long. And watch out for a certain lecherous young king who shall remain nameless. The guy moves in like a hawk. Look! What did I say again about the humor? Edgar, old habits die hard, eh? What about us? We can escape down the Leaf River and make our way to Narsh. I'm curious about the Esper they found in the mines. Very well, I'll ready the raft by the back entrance. It's risky, but we don't have much of a choice at this point. It's not safe here. Come with us to Narsh. It could be a chance for you to gain better understanding of your abilities. We have no time to dilly-dally. Let's make for Narsh. I understand your apprehension, but too many innocent lives are being lost to the Empire while we stand here and do nothing. Please, lend us your strength. This relic will keep you safe. Okay, so there was that little character moment with Terra, and then this is the only way to get this item, the Genji Glove, which is a relic as said. There's only 2 of them in the game, and saying no the 3 times is the only way to get this specific Genji Glove. And believe me, you want a Genji Glove. Although, that has been it for this episode. So, will we make it safe to Narsh? Well, happen lock scenario. I'll catch you guys next time when we find out. This has been Freshie. Bye-bye.